We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We ain't slowing down. We keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we ain't slowing it down. Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Work to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, no. Gotta keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working. Keep on moving, we keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. Never slowing down, never moving. We keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. Never gonna lose it, cause we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best. Keep on moving, we keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. We ain't slowing it down. Never slowing down, never moving. We keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever and whatever you're doing in the world. I hope you're well. And straight in, out the gate, is Nazulium's here, everybody. Yay, indeed. Nazulium, how you doing? You beat the others today. That's a surprise, isn't it? Hope you're well, mate. Hope everything's good in your world where you are. So what have I been up to today? Not a lot, really. Not a lot, not a great deal. Just been working on a website, just feverishly working away with me AI assistant, you know what I mean, in the background, or sort of in the foreground a bit. But yes, AI, incredible stuff, amazing. The amount of work you can get done using that stuff is absolutely amazing. So what have we got for you today? Well, what have we got? This is, I saw this, and I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, I was like that. I was like, nah, you haven't what? Anyway, Too Shy is here, everybody. Yes, hello, and the beautiful, wonderful, marvellous, gorgeous, delightful, delectable Beth Gish is here too. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She's all those things and more, don't you know? So anyway, what have we got for you? This is what we've got for you. Fury as Whitehall officials caught red-handed over minority figures on UK banknotes. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why are they messing about with the money? Why, right? When apparently, the Labour have, apparently they weren't going to do, they weren't going to do this, but they've been caught red-handed. Red-handed have been caught. Yeah, well, we'll get into it. A cabinet officer, it's early, shush. A Cabinet Office letter revealed officials urged the Bank of England to feature more women, disabled people, ethnic minority and LGBT plus figures on future banknotes. Now this would be lovely to see on a future banknote, wouldn't you agree? Imagine this on your £50 note. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Too many laughs. What do you mean you don't want to see that on a tenner? What do you mean you don't want to see that on a fiver? Hey? Oh, God. What is going on? Who are these cretins? Right, so let's get into it. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I thought, you taking the absolute piss or what? A Cabinet Office submission calling for a wider range of groups to be represented on future banknotes has reopened debate over the Bank of England's decision to move away from historical figures. Now, what's wrong with historical figures? Like real legendary ones, do you know what I mean, in history that have done, incredible things. You know what I mean? Like proper, like, who's that guy who did, what was his name? I went to the first tunnel he done in London. The first shaft he did. I was there, I was catering. It's like a museum-y place now. Brunel. Defy Tyrants is here, everybody. Yeah, I can't remember his full name, but it's Brunel. I can't remember. But he's done some marvellous things. Put him on a fucking pound note. Oh, they don't do pound notes no more, do they? Put him on a... I mean, what are you going to have on a... I mean, these are the notes. What are they going to do with the coins? Are they going to do it with the coins? Do you know what I mean? Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, what's wrong with having really important, influential, historical figures on our money? Because they want to just do away with everything English, don't they? The Englishness of it all. They just got to get rid of it. We've got to get rid of it all. Get rid of all the history. You know what I mean? Like the BBC with the Joan of Arc and all that. What's going on? Where is it? I mean, who's responsible? I meet a lot of people from time to time, and I don't come across many people that have all this way of thinking. I don't. So where is it coming from? Anyway, I just don't get it. Oh, hang on. The intelligent, highly educated Beth Gish says, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. That's the guy's name. Well done indeed. I ain't got a round of applause. I used to have. Have I got a round of applause anymore? I used to have a round of applause, but I don't think I've got this. Oh, yeah. That'll do. Well done. Yeah, I've got that. Okay, that's enough. Alright, she only said a name. Okay. Okay, stop then. Okay, alright already. Oh my God, how long does this go on? Well done, they stopped in the end, didn't they? Hey, good Lord above. Right, so officials from the Office for Equality and Opportunity. There's an office for equality and opportunity. Where was the equality and opportunity when I was a kid? When I just left school at 15? Where was the equality and opportunity for me? I didn't see any of that. Where has all this come from? An opportunity argued that figures such as Winston Churchill had represented only a limited view of British identity, while calling for greater visibility for women, disabled people, ethnic minority communities, and LGBT individuals. Because we want that on our money. We do, we really do. No, look, we really do want that on our money, don't we?
What?
Yeah, we do, mate. We want it on our money. There's no question about it. We absolutely want this sort of thing on our money, don't you? Wouldn't you be so proud to have that on your money? Makes perfect sense to me. I mean, I can't see anything wrong with it myself, personally. I think you're a bit of a bigot if you don't want that on your money. Anyway, it goes on. The comments were made in a letter sent to the bank's chief cashier last summer during a public consultation on future banknote designs. The submission, released under the Freedom of Information Act after being obtained by the Telegraph, said Historical figures can powerfully anchor public memory, but have historically reflected limited dimensions of British identity. Put a tin of chicken tikka masala on there, isn't it? On a £20 note. Greater representation of women, disabled people, ethnic minority communities, and LGBT plus, what's the plus stand for? Individuals would send a strong signal of progress and recognition. This is progress. This is progress. Don't think for a minute that that isn't progress, right? I might have to progress that way myself in the future, just to be trendy. Hey, just to be trendy, because this could potentially be on your money, right? Is it to force us to want digital cash? Is that the plan? Is that the plan that they want to do? I have no idea. Nazulium says Donald Trump's signature is going to be on the new $100 bills, and his face is going on the new quarters. Well, you haven't got, yeah. I mean, well, I just don't know why they can't. I mean, I can't speak for Americano land, because we've got a king, right? The King Charles, not Spaniel. He's a king, not King Charles Spaniel. Although, anyway. So we've got a king, and he's on the coins, and I think he's on the notes as well. But on the other side, right, they should just keep it to really important historical figures. What is wrong with that? Do you agree, or do you disagree? Should we have a load of the other stuff, like a bloke in a wheelchair? You know what I mean? Or, I don't know, a blind bloke with a dog. That's disability, isn't it? What if it's one of them disabilities you can't see? What do you put on it then? Not all disabilities are visible. Well, how would you put that on a note? I don't know. Why are Churchill and other figures at the centre of the banknote debate? The Bank of England has decided that nature will be the theme for its next series of banknotes, ending a 50-year period in which historical figures featured on paper money. Why are you going to put nature on there? Why? Why? Nature doesn't use money. People do. You should have people on money as a reference to the greatness that these people had and achieved in their time. These are historical figures. I don't care. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with Churchill for reasons. When you know the reasons, you know the reasons. But I'm not going to get into it. You either know or you don't, right? The change has prompted criticism from some who argued that figures including Winston Churchill, Alan Turing, and Jane Austen should continue to appear on Britain's currency. The Office for Equality and Opportunity is led by Labour's Bridget Phillipson. Well, there's a surprise. In her role as Women and Equalities Minister. Where's the Men and Equalities Minister then? Where's that? Oh, we don't have one of them because we're men. Well, that's not equal then, is it? Where's the equality in that? You can't make this. It does my head in, all this crap. Honestly. The office, Senior Conservative MP Alex Burghardt, the Shadow Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, said Labour tried to deny any involvement in the cancellation of Winston Churchill and other British heroes, but government officials have been caught red-handed conspiring with the Bank of England to remove them from our banknotes. If anything, it should go to the people. The people they should say, we got the internet. They should say, right, it's like when what was that boat? Boatface or something. And they wouldn't do it, would they? They went, they said, we want you to name this boat. So people, I think weren't it Boaty McBoatface, right? That won it. People were just saying, yeah, we want Boaty McBoatface or whatever it was. And they went, no, we're not doing that. What? Well, you asked for people to say. So they should do this with the banknotes. See how many people write in, right, or fill out a questionnaire saying that they want that on their banknotes or the equivalent. Because that is, isn't it? That's part of the LGBT plus TQ, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm not being bigoted. I mean, this is the reality of it, isn't it? Whoa. That's the reality of it, is it not? I mean, some would say...
Now it places the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, some would say that, but I won't be saying that. Anyway, do you know what I mean? I just won't.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
I try not to. I try not to, honestly. Banknotes should feature the greatest Britons, the historic figures that unite our country. They shouldn't be chosen on the basis of Labour's equality laws. Absolutely correct. I mean, all the Tories are the same anyway. They're all the same. But that's absolutely correct in my eyes. Absolutely. Oh, by the way, give us a follow and a like. Thanks. A government spokesman said decisions on banknote designs are for the Independent Bank of England, not ministers, and it has run its own public consultation as part of its work to periodically update notes so it can strengthen security features. Officials engage with the consultation as part of normal due process, as they did under the previous government during the last review in 2013. What theme did the Bank of England choose for the future banknotes? The Bank of England said nature was selected following a public consultation. Okay, fair enough. With responses showing strong support for the theme, reports the Daily Mail. A bank spokesman said, to select the theme for our next series of banknotes, the bank canvassed a range of opinion through a public consultation last year. The results of this consultation drove the decision to select nature as the theme. It's a bit of a broad one, isn't it, nature? What bit of nature are they going to do? It's a bit broad. It is a bit broad. Defy tyrants. Trump's picture is already on our toilet paper, but only after we use it. Too many laughs, Defy tyrant. The nature theme received the highest proportion of nominations in the public consultation and received positive feedback in bank commissioned focus groups. They spent money on this. Focus groups. They spent money on this. I never went to it. But I want to be on a note. Bearded men. Not bearded ladies. Bearded men. Different types of beards and moustaches. The bank said the redesigned notes would create an opportunity to celebrate another important aspect of the nation, while also improving security features and making them easier to identify. The new banknotes will continue to feature a portrait of the monarch and are not expected to enter circulation for several years. What did the banknote consultation reveal? The wildlife theme received the largest share of the nominations in the bank's consultation, with 60% of responses supporting it. Architecture and landmarks was the next most popular opinion at 56%, followed by notable historical figures at 38%. Nowhere was there the disabled, minorities, or LGBTQT, ABC, DFGs plus. None of that. No, they weren't even represented by the looks of it. But Labour will do it. Labour will try and do it. Oh, could you imagine the backlash if you picked up your £20 note out of your pocket and that was presented to you? You'd be like, is this clown money? Is this clown money? You wouldn't even believe it's real money, would you? But it's not real anyway, is it, money? It just isn't. Unless you ain't got any, it's pretty fucking real then. Other categories included arts, culture and sport at 30%, innovation at 23%, and noteworthy milestones at 19%. More than 44,000 responses were submitted through the online surveys, emails and designs from schools and members of the public. Earlier this year, former Conservative Chancellors Rishi Sunak, George Osborne, Jeremy Hunt and Nadazim Zahawi joined criticism of the decision to remove historical figures from the future banknotes. Well, there you have it. Well, hopefully then they're not going to be able to get away with it. They've been found out and they're not going to be able to get away with it. Because I think if that had suddenly turned up on a note, I think there would have been issues proper. And rightly so, in my opinion. Rightly so. Anyway, what else have we got for you? Well, let's have a look at democracy in the UK, shall we? This is democracy in 2026. This is what it looks like. Andy Burnham officially sees his Labour crown as 349 MPs race to back King in the North. Well, so it looks like Andy Burnham is definitely going to be the Prime Minister with 25,000 votes in Makerfield. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, right? Because if that doesn't make you wonder what the fuck is going on, then I don't know where you've been. You've probably been getting your 12th booster. Do you know what I mean? And you're probably still wearing one of them silly bits of paper around your face for the most deadliest virus in the world. Oh, I just saw another thing, slightly just off what I'm doing, but I saw another thing. I almost used it. I think they spunked about 10 billion quid on PPE. Spunked it. Well, they didn't spunk it. All loads of multi-millionaires did dodgy deals and made a fortune with all their mates, all these people. Do you know what I mean? Because that's how it works. That is literally how it works. Allegedly. Oh, I know. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
You have to. They kick your fucking door down. Yeah. But they do. And no, they only do if they want to, if they think you're on the far right. If they think you're one of them, then they definitely want to have you.
The Führer couldn't have said it better himself.
I know, mate. I agree. I know what you're saying. Anyway, we're getting to this. Andy Burnham has sealed his coronation as Britain's next Prime Minister after banking a whopping 349 nominations, more than 4 times the threshold needed. Yeah, but where are we allowed to have a say? Where are the people who are supposed to be in fucking charge? When are we supposed to have a say? So on 25,000 votes, a bloke who wasn't even in Parliament is going to become the Prime Minister. On 25, is there 70 million people in this country? And 25,000 votes are giving him he's going to be the Prime Minister. And what is he mandating? What is his things? What if he does things and we're like, hang on a minute, we don't want none of that. What the fuck are you doing? Then what? I'll tell you, it winds me up. I mean, I don't vote anyway, and you could say, well, no, I would vote. I would vote if I thought it would change anything. But you just got to look at it. 25,000 in Makerfield voted for him, and he weren't even in to get him to be an MP, and now he's going to be the Prime Minister and take over from this idiot.
The return of the sausages.
You know what I mean? It's incredible. It's shocking, the state of this place. This country is shocking right now, and it needs to change. It's just unbelievable. Andy Burnham has sealed his coronation as Britain's next Prime Minister after a stampede of MPs, not the people, a load of Labour lot, right, nominated him, locking out any hope of a challenger. To even get on the ballot, hopefuls need 81 nominations. Mr. Burnham has smashed that target, banking a whopping 349 Labour politicians. What's that worth? More than 4 times the threshold required. No, we need a general election. That's what we need, and we need one as soon as Starmer's gone. Well, now they need to be sorting that out now. But oh no, it's the football. We've got to watch the football. England's playing Argentina. Oh, for fuck. We do. The minute everybody put them bits of papers on their face, you knew if you did that, if you were watching this and you did that, you'll probably go now. But that's fine. But you did this. You've caused this. Idiot. bit of paper on your face. You fuck. In Tesco's, following arrows on the floor. What's wrong with you? Defy tyrants. Same here, Gaz. Famous senator just died here. Rumour has it he may have been replaced by his sister. No vote. Everything is corrupt. Unreal. Unreal. Fresh backers flooding in today are said to include Steve Reid, a close ally of the ongoing Prime Minister, as Sir Keir's own inner circle threw in the towel. His backing suggests even those closest to Sir Keir, the sausage man,
The return of the sausages.
accepted the leadership contest is now a foregone conclusion. Mr. Burnham will be officially crowned. How can the rhetoric? Crowned. He's not getting a crown. Leader of the left-wing party at a special event on Friday. He is then poised to walk into number 10 as Prime Minister on July the 20th, inheriting a government still reeling from weeks of Labour's civil war sparked by Sir Keir's shock resignation. Well, it weren't really a shock, was it? The World Economic Forum and all the globalists have said, right, yeah, you know, you're not doing it good enough. We want it harder and faster. Now we're going to get the next bloke in. And here he is. 25,000 votes in Makerfield. Makes you Prime Minister of the country. Of Great Britain. Which, well, they don't even call it Great Britain anymore, do they? It used to be GB, didn't it? If you had to put a thing, if you went into Europe, you used to have to put a GB badge on the back of your car to say you were from Great Britain. They don't do that anymore. You've got UK for United Kingdom. You don't even got the GB on that anymore because they took the great out of it, haven't they? Because that's what they want to do. They want to they absolutely spank the great out of it. Put transvestites and LGBTQ plus on your money. It's fucking, you what? Yeah. It marks a stunning ascent for the former Greater Manchester Mayor, who strolled back into Parliament only last month after storming to victory in the Makerfield by-election. That win lit the fuse under Sir Keir's premiership, with senior Labour figures rushing to fall into line behind the man dubbed the King of the North. King of the fuck. Oh, God. In the frantic weeks since, West Streeting, once tipped as Mr. Burnham's fiercest rival, abandoned his own leadership dreams to back him, while Cabinet Minister Darren Jones also bowed out of the race. Mr. Burnham's allies say he will hit the ground running in Downing Street, pressing ahead immediately with plans to rip power out of the Whitehall and hand it into the regions. What is this going to look like? What is this going to look like? But there's no mandate for this. None of us have agreed to this. He's not stood on a platform and said, look, this is what I'm going to do if you vote for me to be the Prime Minister. These are the things I'm going to do. So if you agree with that, vote for me. It's not. He's just in and he's just going to do it. Regardless of what we fucking say. How can that be a thing in a democracy? It isn't, is it? It's retarded and ridiculous. And I don't mean retarded, I mean retarded as in ridiculous, as in the same word before you all start winding each other up. You fucking shut up. But it is though, isn't it? It's mental. You're allowed to say mental. I mean, it's what I mean. Where are we with all this? It's crazy. You're allowed to say crazy. It's fucking wearing. Are you allowed to say wearing? I don't know what he's fucking wearing. He's wearing something, ain't he? Let's give him 25. Let's get him in there, number 10. I'm sure he'll do a better job. He is also not taking questions in Parliament, and is unlikely to do so as the House enters recess the day he becomes Prime Minister. It's like we're a proper banana republic, ain't we now? You know, it's like a dictatorship now. Kemi Badenoch, the Conservative Party leader, has urged the Speaker of the House to allow MPs to sit for a few extra days to question the new PM. Absolutely correct. Sir Lindsay Hoy always got worries when they got a knighthood on their name. Always. Sir Jimmy Savile. Sir Lindsay Hoy who was elected as Labour MP before becoming Speaker, has yet to grant that request. Sir Lindsay. Yeah. Right dodgy. Sakir. Yeah. They all have knighthoods. All of them. It's horrendous, in my opinion. But we're all going to have to put up with it for now, for sure. Anyway, what have we got next? Oh, yes, we come back to this. Oh, yes. Ann murder riddle. Ann Widdecombe's brutal murder was targeted attack, cops admit, but they're still working out motive. Has nobody thought to ask the bloke, what'd you do that for? It's pretty. I mean, wouldn't that be the first thing you do? Like, we've got all the proof on you, mate. Can you just tell us, what did you do that for? What was it about? We know you done it. What was it about? No, it's got to be a major investigation. The only one who knows why they done it is the person that done it, and the only way you're going to get that is if you ask them. How difficult is it? Ann Widdecombe's alleged murder was targeted. Police alleged murder. What do you mean she's been allegedly murdered? Is she now? What's she do? Batter herself? Ann Widdecombe's alleged murder was targeted, police say, as they admit they still don't understand the motivation behind the suspected attack. Russia has been mentioned in all this, Did you know that? There's been rumours of Russia and Russian stuff and communism. Yeah, honestly. Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. It's probably going to be the Russians who instigated it, I've got my own theories on it, right? I've got a little story. So I'll give you a quick story, right? Imagine, right? This is just a story. It's nothing to do with this. Right? It's just a story, YouTube, okay? So imagine you've got a load of people that are supposedly in charge of a lot of things. And you want them to act in a specific way from going forward. And there's something that, as the evil genius, I've got planned for the world, or for the country, or for whatever, right? Just a story. And so what you do is, you need to get all your ducks in a row, all your eggs in line, all your ducks in a row, right? They need to understand that they will do exactly what they are told. And they've all got handlers, these important people. These important people have all got handlers. I don't know if you know that. All these powerful people in this story have got handlers. And the handlers have people that handle them. And it goes all the way to the top. Into the dark, dark top. Anyway, coming down from the dark, dark top, they're going to do something, right, in this story. And what they're going to do is going to be diabolical to the masses. But to make their people that are supposed to be in charge follow their orders, their handlers told them something's going to happen in the next day. And you will know when it happens, and you need to pay attention, because it's actually a message to you of what the consequences will be when the time comes for you to do what we need you to do, or say, or vote, or whatever it is. And so something happens, and people see it. And then the handler goes back and says, now, do you understand? Do you understand now? And they go, yes. And you go, good. As long as you understand. Now, that's just a story. That's just a story that I was thinking about writing in a book. But anyway, back to this. Counter-terror cops said today they were working to figure out the extent of the planning and preparation behind the alleged killing, which has not been declared a terrorist incident. A suspect, you see in the distance, that's a 6-hour drive, I'm telling you now. That is a 6-hour drive. That ain't a 4.5-hour drive. That is not a 4.5 hour drive. No way. No way. I've drove like less than that, and it's took me over about 4.5 hours from up there. That's a 6 hour drive. 5.5 if you're lucky. But that's really a 6 hour drive. It just doesn't make no sense. A suspect was arrested on Saturday evening in Rotherham, South Yorkshire, nearly 300 miles from the Devon home where the ex-Tory minister, 78, was found dead on Thursday. He was taken into custody on suspicion of murder and subsequently rearrested on suspicion of commission, preparation or instigation of acts of terrorism. But they said it weren't terror-related. Well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Counter-terrorism policing in South East said. It was then confirmed that counter-terror cops had taken over the investigation from Devon and Cornwall police. A warrant for further detention for the suspect has been obtained, meaning he can be held for a further 7 days under the Terrorism Act. Well, that's why they've used it then. Speaking today, Counter-Terrorism Assistant Commissioner Lawrence Taylor said the murder investigation would run parallel to the terror investigation. There's so many things, isn't it? There's so many different things they make up, isn't it? You know, hate speech, non-hate speech crime, non-crime hate crime, non-crime speech crime, crime. Terrorism. What's the other one they got now? Terrorism. What's the other one? Where is it? Oh, attack anyone who's looking into the protection. Oh, anyway. Speaking today, Counter-Terrorism Assistant Commissioner Lawrence Taylor said the murder investigation would run parallel with the terror investigation. So you got the terrorism and the terror. What is the difference? If somebody's just done that to you, it doesn't matter whether it's terrorism or what. What is the difference? It's murder. That should be the highest penalty of them all. That should be absolutely the top priority in it. Not whether it was this related or that related. The fact that somebody killed somebody, that should be enough, shouldn't it? I mean, how much more do you need? But see, the reason, in my opinion, that they've got all these things, it's like that so they can detain you for ages. So when you come through an airport, if they want to stop you under the terrorism, they can get all your electronics. They can do all sorts of manner of things. You can't even have a solicitor present if they question. And you're not allowed to not answer their questions under them rules. That is why they bring these things in. That and that alone. Because it grants them more power to put upon anyone they want, regardless of guilt. Regardless. He refused to comment on if they were looking into the preparation of an attack on anyone else, but said that they would be looking into the potential of other Reform UK politicians being targeted. Taylor added, there are multiple lines of inquiry that we are pursuing exponentially, and that includes a number of digital forensic examinations. He's looking through his phone and that. The Assistant Commissioner added, it is clear that this was a targeted attack, as he reminded the public that the investigators of this type are complex and ask people to think before sharing unverified information. It's understood Miss Widdecombe's domestic assistant found the politician and Strictly star at her isolated home in Haytor, Dartmoor, nearly 24 hours after it's thought she died. She had allegedly been bludgeoned, sustaining a severe head wound, and detectives were thought to be working on the theory that she was murdered in a burglary gone wrong. It ain't that, is it? You're not travelling 300 miles to do a burglary, are you? The Reform UK spokeswoman was allegedly killed in her Dartmoor home on July the 8th. Yeah? The suspect was not known to the Prevent programme, Home Secretary Shababa Mahmood said. Miss Widdecombe had joined a Christian radio station between 11:54 a.m. and 12:10 p.m. on the day she died, and defended Nigel Farage over a £5 million gift, which he says was for security. Miss Widdecombe was earlier interviewed on Talk TV via video link from her home, named Widdecombe's Rest. She was then due to appear on Channel 5's Matt Altright show at 1 p.m, but failed to respond to show producers. Miss Widdecombe did not respond to a Zoom link sent her half an hour at 12:48 p.m. before a producer messaged at 12:55 p.m. asking, "Hi Anne, is everything okay?" During the show, Mr. Altright confirmed Miss Widdecombe had been due to appear but had stopped responding to messages. Fears were raised for Miss Widdecombe, who was a regular on both the Jeremy Vine and Matt Altright panel shows and would typically respond to interview requests quickly. Did nobody think to send anybody around there? She was known to join the shows by Zoom from her home. However, the ex-MP failed to appear on the Matt Altright show, having not picked up the phone or joined a virtual link. Studio staff reportedly made multiple further attempts to contact Miss Widdecombe over the coming hours, including that night and the following morning, but to no avail. Channel 5 said it passed all of the relevant information to police after news of Miss Widdecombe's death broke. Channel 5's Dan Walker later confirmed her agent was contacted and asked to go and check on her. Her body was found. Her body was not found until 11:40 a.m. the next day, meaning there was a 24-hour gap in which the 78-year-old who lived alone could be contacted. It comes as a man believed to be the prime suspect in the case was caught on CCTV getting into a red hatchback on the driveway of his Rotherham council house just before 8 a.m. last Wednesday, July the 8th, hours before Miss Widdecombe is thought to have died. Cops had initially arrested another man on Friday on suspicion of murder at the address, and they let him go, blah, blah, blah. God, this goes on, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll see what happens about that. Very interesting, but very weird. Me, personally, I've got my own theory of what's going on. I think there's been a clear message sent out to everybody. This is a high-profile figure. This is the power we have got. And I think something's in the pipeline. We shall see. Watch this space. I wouldn't be... you're not allowed to speculate anything. I'm not speculating about nothing. I'm just saying I was going to write a story. A fictional story. It's just a story. But there you go. That's what I think. And I do think that. I think that's credible. So, anybody commenting in the chat? Anybody commenting? No? Nobody? Okay, don't then. Thumbs up though. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up for whatever reason. It makes no difference to anything. Nothing. So what have we got next? Oh, this is interesting. You Americanos will like this one. Oh yeah. Trump has officially paid E. Jean Carroll the $5.6 million he owed her in sex abuse case. Oh yes. Oh, hey mate, who's in the Epstein files, mate? Who's in the Epstein files again?
Everyone!
Yeah, that's right. Everyone, isn't it? Everyone. Yes. So what's the Trumpster been up to then? The dirty little scoundrel. President Donald Trump. Why is that popped up? Why I don't want that to... Oh, there, close. President Donald Trump officially paid magazine writer E. Jean Carroll more than $5.6 million that he owed her after a jury found him liable for sexual abuse and defamation. Sexual abuse, Donald, is it? Oh, is that it, is it? More than 3 years after the jury's verdict, the president transferred $5,625 and $5.48. I'm sure the 48 cents was really important. To Carroll on July the 9th, according to court filing submitted in the case Tuesday. 3 years ago, a unanimous 9-person jury found President Trump liable for sexually assaulting and defaming E. Jean Carroll. Today, we are pleased to report that she has received the damages payment the jury awarded her as a result of that verdict. Roberta Cap, I bet she's pleased. I bet she's well pleased. I bet she is. Reporter An attorney represent. Oh, right. Result of the verdict. Roberta Kaplan, an attorney representing Carroll, said in a statement, the millions of dollars in damages plus interest had been held in a court-controlled bank account since the verdict came down in 2023. But earlier this month, a federal judge ordered the president to finally pay Carroll after Trump exhausted his appeals in the case. I don't want to pay it. Well, you've got billions, mate. You've been doing all that stuff on the stock market, haven't you, allegedly? You know, oh no, the strait's open. Oh no, the strait's shut. We're not at war, we've won the war. No, we're back at war again. Oh no, we're shutting the strait. Oh no, we're opening the strait. Oh no, we're not having a war, we've got a peace treaty. Oh no, we're at war again. Fucking mental. The Supreme Court and the stocks are up and down, up and down. Somebody's making hundreds of millions in it. Minutes before, literally minutes before the announcements. Tessie Patriot is here. Carroll is a psycho. He didn't do it. Too many laughs. Too many laughs. Who's in the Epstein files, mate?
Everyone!
I'm not having any of that. I'm not having any of it. Everyone. Sudden change of behaviour, weren't it? We're not going, I'm the greatest president. I'm the greatest president of all the presidents we've ever had in Americana land. I, Donald J. Trump, am the greatest president that ever has been, ever will be. I am Donald J. Trump, the greatest president. We will not bomb. We will not go into the Middle East. We will not start unnecessary wars. We will not do this. Yeah, you've done all of it. You've done everything you said you ain't going to do, mate. You've done it all. I know, but I had to. Because the little round hats got me by the bollocks. I know, mate. Don't worry about it. We all know. We all know who's in the Epstein files, mate.
Everyone!
We all know, mate. When all that... I will release the Epstein files. No, you didn't, did you? You didn't know, did you? No, you didn't. No, I never. Why not? Because I'm in them. Anyway, who's this? He's rich. Do people really think he would do her? Everyone, Tessie. I've done far worse than that, Tessie. I've done far worse than that with far younger. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Because when it comes to perving, I'm the greatest perv there is in the world ever. Yeah, anyway. The Supreme Court, which has typically been friendly to Trump, had also rejected the president's request for justices to intervene. With Carroll called, this win is for every woman. Do they all get a bit of it then? Yeah, it ain't going to be much, is it? You ain't going to have much if you're going to give it to everyone. All the women. If I identify as a woman, can I have some? The $5 million jury verdict stems from a civil lawsuit Carroll brought against Trump after she accused him of raping her in her Manhattan department store's dressing room in the 1990s. In her 2019 memoir, What Do We Need Men For? A Modest Proposal. Trump denied Carroll's accusations and accused the advice columnist and author of making up the story to sell more books. In an October 2022 Truth Social post, Trump claimed he had nothing to do with Carroll, did not know her, and would have no interest in knowing her if he was given the chance. Did he take a lie detector? No. We don't necessarily have to. No. I was going to take the lie detector, but I had a toothache that day. Yeah, see, the thing is, in Americana land, you've got lie detectors, haven't you? I think they call it a polygraph test. Did he do one of them? Now, I know they say they're not 100% accurate, but that'd be the first thing I'd do. I want a fucking polygraph. I don't even know her. I've never been in that shop. I don't even know her. You'd fly through it. Unless you did it. And then you wouldn't, would you? I mean, did he take a polygraph? You're the Americanos. I don't know. You tell me. Trump denied Carroll's accusation and accused her of oh yeah, I did that one. Trump did not attend the 2023 civil trial and his attorneys called no witnesses. Ultimately, a New York jury determined that while a preponderance of evidence did not support Carroll's allegation of rape, it did support a lesser degree of sexual abuse. They also determined Trump defamed Carroll with false statements and awarded her $5 million in damages. Lie detector tests are so unreliable that they are not allowed in court. Don't matter. Don't matter. They still work. They still work. They do work. If it's done correctly, there's a high... They do work. They might not be allowed in court. But if you can see it, right, if I was accused of something like that, right, and they said, right, do you want to take a lie detector? I'd go, yeah. If I'd never done it, I'd be like, yep, straight away. Because I've never done it. I know I've never done it. I know it's going to be fine because I'm just going to fly through that. And that's me what you want, mate. I don't know nothing about it. But if I'd have done it, and they said, do you want to take a lie detector test? I'd say, they don't work. They're too unreliable. I'm not going to take one of them. It's ridiculous. It make me look guilty if it's wrong. Of course it is. Why would I do that? Just saying, in Americano land, you know what I mean? You look at all these chat shows that they've used the lie detector, the polygraph on. Or especially these American chat shows when they've gone, right, so yes, so Jane, you reckon you weren't shagging them big butts, right? You definitely weren't having sex with them 3 big... No, you weren't doing that. No. You've done the lie detector, haven't you? Yes, you have. And we can tell you failed. And then she admits it all. Oh no, all right, well I did. Oh no, I did. I couldn't help myself. Shut up. It's just a stream. Lie detector test. All right, we did that bit. Ultimately, New York jury determined that while the evidence did not support Carroll's allegations, right, it did support... Anyway, I did that bit. Trump's consistent denial of Carroll's allegations also sparked a second defamation, that's the one, defamation trial in 2024, in which a jury was asked to award Carroll damages for additional defamatory statements the president made, in which he claimed to have never met Carroll and called her a liar. The jury awarded Carroll $83.3 million, which Trump is also appealing and likely going to bring to the Supreme Court. I mean, if she can prove that he's met her and he says he ain't, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust any of them. Any of them. None of them. I don't trust any of them. Because who's been to Epstein Island, mate? Everyone. You can't trust anyone. Not anymore. Our eyes have been pulled right open. You can't trust anyone anymore. How long have we got? We ain't got long. What have we got next? Oh, this is great. This is beautiful, this one. I really like this one. UK's BBC warns its current funding model is not sustainable. Good. Stop robbing all the public for your money and putting crap on and doing crap history, which isn't even history, and polluting young minds, allegedly. Well, is it allegedly? Really? I'm not going to get into it too much, but they're struggling. They're struggling with their finances, right? So I'll just give you a quick other thing, right, while we're on it. There's another thing, right? So they're struggling with their finances. And there's a reason why they're struggling with their finances. This was a very good reason, partly of it. Have a look at this. Scott Mills was highest paid BBC star before sacking. For those of you that don't know, in Americano land, these are people, like he's a DJ, right? Now, these are people, they've got a thing on here of their wages, some of the people that are on the BBC, yeah? Their wages. You want to see their wages? Do you want to see what these people have been earning? And they wonder why it's unsustainable. This is just a handful, right? DJ Scott Mills was the highest paid presenter at the BBC before he was sacked earlier this year, according to the corporation's annual report. The 53-year-old was paid around £745,000 a year before his exit in March, when it emerged he had been accused of historical sexual offences. They're all at it. They're all at it, especially at the BBC. Mills cooperated with police investigation and was not charged. Other top earners at the BBC included Greg James, Stephen Nolan, Laura Kunsberg, Vernon Kay and Alan Shearer, but Gary Lineker dropped significantly after leaving 2 months into the financial year. The latest annual report also shows the number of TV licences in force went down by 533,000 last year. Yes. Yes. Let's see the back of this horrible, horrible organisation. It's awful. In total, the number of TV licences sold has dropped by 2 million in the past 5 years, from 25.3 million in 2022-2021 to 23.3 million last year. Who are the 23 million imbeciles, idiots, clueless? You don't need a TV licence. Who are these people paying, encouraging it? 23 million of them. Over 23 million of them. Why'd you look? If you've just come across this stream, right, and you think, well, I don't really want to pay for my TV license, but you have to. You don't have to. If you don't watch live TV and you don't use the BBC iPlayer, you don't need a TV license. You don't have to tell them. You just stop paying it. You just put all their letters, all their threatening letters when it comes in the bin, and then when they knock at the door and you open the door by accident and they go, I've come to see so and so, so and so, and you go, well, who are you? And they go, well, I've come to see. Say no. Well, who are you? Tell me who you are. You're at my door. Who are you? I'm from the TV licensing. No, thank you. I don't watch live TV and I don't use the BBC iPlayer. Shut the fucking door. That's it. And then you'll get letters coming to the occupier. Well, you're not the occupier, are you? Your name's an occupier, is it? So you just go rip, rip, rip and throw it in the bin. You don't even read it because they're scaring letters. We're going to send somebody round. But if you do watch live TV, then obviously you should get a BBC licence because that, or you use the iPlayer, then yeah, you need one. But you don't need to watch live TV. You can watch every other streaming thing, platform afterwards, just not the BBC iPlayer. But you can watch Channel 4, Channel 5. You've got all the streaming services now. Why do you need a BBC? Why do you need a TV licence? You don't. You're just funding these load of them. On top of the earners, BBC included, in total, Right, top earners for 2025-2026. This is incredible. BBC's best paid presenters 2025-2026. Scott Mills, £745,000. DJ. Greg James, whoever he is, £440,000. Up. Stephen Nolan, no idea who he is, £425,000. Laura Kunsberg, she does the news, I think, £450,000. Vernon Kay, £405,000. Alan Shearer, £390,000. He's gone down. Justin Webb, no idea, £375,000. Gone up. Naga Munchetti, I think she reads the news. She's gone up to £360,000. Fiona Bruce, I think she just did various stuff. She's gone down to £345. Sophie Raworth, £345,000. Note, figures include payments from licence fee revenue during the year ending 31st of March 2026. Presenters paid by commercially run BBC studios not included. So they're obviously getting more money elsewhere as well. The annual salaries list is far from a complete picture of what the top talent at the BBC earn, as the corporation only publishes the names of the stars it pays directly. So there's more money involved. A large number of household names, such as Claudia Winkleman, Michael McIntyre, and Graham Norton, are also missing from the list because they are paid via production companies. So it's all coming out of the licence fee. That's why they can't sustain it. It's crap. Miles was sacked by the BBC just a few days. Well, I don't care why he was sacked. I'm not interested in all that. But yeah, they're really getting some money, aren't they? They're really, really getting some money, them lot. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed your company. Thank you for those of you that made a comment in the chat. I will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. If you've got this far and you've come across my stream, please give us a subscribe. If you like this sort of thing, you know what I mean. Well, it's nice to have new people. And I'll be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So stay lucky, be well, and I'll see you all later. Take care.
We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We ain't slowing down. Moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. Yeah, no, we ain't slowing it down. Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Work to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, no. Gotta keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working. Moving, we keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. Never slowing down, never moving. We keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. Never gonna lose because we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best. Moving, we keep on moving along. Keep it moving, keep it rolling. Never slowing down, never moving. We keep on moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate?